Hello everyone, I'm Ikkcicle. In my last video, I built this laundrette in Mid-Samara City. And in this one, I'm going to build a house next to it. I'm not going to extend the road network at all. I'm just going to build one right here. The first thing I want to do is add a nice wall all the way around the foundations, leaving a small space for a garden. Once that's complete, I'll start raising the building up. Here is the mod list, and here are the resource packs that I'm using for all of my builds in this city. To the side of the building, there's going to be a small entranceway, and there's going to be a front door on the street next to the laundrette. This house has a bit more space than all the other houses, so I can have a nice stairwell and plenty of rooms in this place. I'm going to divide up the ground floor, which is the first floor in most countries, to the kitchen and a living room space. In the kitchen, I'll have an aquarium, and now I'm going to start decorating the living room space. The owners of this house like orange. Yeah, that's what they like. They also like to play Nintendo Switches, and they have a nice speaker system down there. Gonna add lots of little details, including potted maple plants. And a beautiful TV with slippers underneath. Plenty of paintings on the wall, and guess what? Orange. They like oranges, don't they? Yes. Inside the kitchen, I'm gonna have a nice open fridge. One of those open top stoves with a gas canister, because I guess they don't have too much money here. Although, it's a very nice kitchen with an orange sink. I'm going to have one of those open bins, and I'm going to put loads of interesting details in the kitchen, like plants and breakfasts. They can have a blender and a little microwave. Everything looks really sweet and kind of like my house, actually. It's a bit strange. There'll be a Japanese tea set on the windowsill there, some milk boxes on top of the fridge for some reason, and then plenty of interesting details like blinds outside the windows. I really like this house. This is one of my favorite houses in Mid-Samara City now. Once that's complete, I'll add a few extra details to the living room and start bringing the level of the house up one more, because I want it to be a little bit higher than the laundrette and about the same height as the houses over there. This house I want to include a balcony space, so I extend a little platform out and build up some concrete support so I've got a very nice looking balcony. And once that's finished, I'm going to start working on the roof. It's going to be a nice standard triangle roof, slightly offset so it looks a little bit different to all the other buildings, but it also looks in keeping with the theme of Mid-Samara City. It's a really interesting roof, so now I add the drain network to the left, and I also deal with the little gap between the laundrette and the house. I put in some barbed wire. At the balcony, I start adding lots of details, including a chair, a little carpet, and a table. Now I start working on some space for the bedroom and the bathroom. I decorate the bedroom area with a painting and then start putting in the bathroom things. Lots of this stuff is from Cocricot Mod. I think the bath is from McCrayfish, I'm not exactly sure. And the rest of it's from the Yuushya Mod. It's a really nice bathroom with plenty of space for decoration. Here is a tutorial on how to put in a half slab table. First you need to place the half slab, turn it to an entity, and then you can rotate it and stick it into the wall and maybe down a bit so it doesn't clip. Once you've done that, you've got yourself a nice little table. You could stick the shampoo on it, rotate that, and then just bring that down a little bit so it's touching the table. Outside the house, I start applying the frames to the windows. I want to make sure that all of the windows have this nice little frame, and I'm going to add an extra window to the bedroom there. Put the blinds on the outside because it's easier to do, and work on this little mini garden space on the outside there. I'll add a few wires between the laundrette and the house and put in a few plants in that little tiny garden bit. There's plenty of flowers on the outside, and now I start working on the bedroom space. I add another window and I move the door to the balcony because it was getting in the way of the bed. I stick in the bed and I put the TV on the Netflix channel. I put a wardrobe in the corner and reposition the slippers near the laptop. I decided to add a washing machine to this house, even though there's a laundrette next door. It's a bit weird. The bedroom's finished with a little guitar and some crisps on the bed, as you do. I'm very happy with how this house has turned out, so what I decided to do is add a few ivy leaves and vines and hanging baskets to the side of the house. The final touch is to add a little cat sitting on the wall round the back. Now that the house is finished, let's go take a tour of it. So around the side here, you can see all of the details I've added to the balcony. There's a little cat sitting there, look, isn't he cute? And the wires there and the little AC unit is also outside. You need the machine. Let's open the gate, but I want to close it because I don't want to be rude. Head up these stairs and into the kitchen space. That's not the front door. This is a side door, isn't it? The back door, we call it. That's a nice kitchen space. I really like it. The living room space is good. It's not large enough, but it's still pretty cool. That's the bedroom, and the balcony space has plenty of area for you to sit and relax. Let's head on into the bathroom. You can see all of the details. I would have liked to have used marble flooring in the bathroom, but I don't have any space. If I knock those blocks out, you'll see into the living room. That's no good. Brilliant kitchen. I really like that. I just want to make sure I close all of the doors. I don't want to be rude to the owners. That's my build. I'm very happy with that. It looks great. If you've liked this video, subscribe, send me a comment, and I'll see you next time in Mid-Samaru City.